Welcome back, everybody, to Gangsters Love. If you're still with us after 2 episodes of Bonnie and Clyde Wild Love Story, you are officially as committed they were into dodging the law. Just joshing and hopefully with fewer shooters involved. In today's episode, we are diving into the deeper, more complex side of Bonnie and Clyde's relationship. We all know their story isn't about romance and robbing banks. In fact, their life choices raise some interesting questions. Why did they keep going even when they have the chance to quit? And what made two people so in love with each other stay so dedicated to a life of crime? What? We will be looking at their story from a psychological and sociological perspective. How the pressure of Great Depression, their emotional bond, and even the thrill of all influenced their decisions to continue down such a dangerous path. So sit tight and let's dig into the mind of Bonnie and Clyde in this 3rd episode of Gangsters Love, or Love of the Gangsters. From the both psychological and sociological perspectives, several factors explain why Bonnie and Clyde became gangsters and why, even after obtaining enough income, they don't abandon their criminal lifestyle. Economic and social pressure on the Great Depression. One of the primary reasons of Bonnie and Clyde turned into the crime was the harsh economic and social conditions on Great Depression. In 1930s, many of Americans faced poverty, unemployment, and despair. Crime became a means of survival of many during this period. From sociological standpoint, structural poverty and social inequality can push individuals toward crime behavior as a way to escape these limitations. Bonnie and Clyde, like many others of their time, grew up in environments with limited economic and social opportunities, making the world of crime seems like a appealing escape. A sense of power and freedom. Psychologically, Bonnie and Clyde may have experienced a sense of power and freedom toward their criminal activities. Living as gangsters gave them the feeling that they could defy social rules and gain control over society that have limited their opportunities. Many criminals, especially in time of social hardship, see crime as a means to reclaim control and independence in their lives. Particularly when legitimate avenues for achieving these feelings are scarce. Thrill-seeking and addiction to a high-risk lifestyle. It is very, very thoughtful and very special sense and weird when you think reasonably. Crime of Bonnie and Clyde become more than just a source of income. It became a way of life, a lifestyle. Many individuals who enter the world of crime develop a form of thrill-seeking behavior or even an addiction to risk. For Bonnie and Clyde, the excitement of committing daring robberies, narrowly escaping police capture, likely became part of their identity. From psychological perspective, these can be explained by sensation seeking, a personality trait that leads individuals to pursue high risk and stimulating experience. Identify and the image they created. From sociological perspective, Bonnie and Clyde become folk heroes in the eyes of some, particularly early in their crime spree. They were seen by some as fighting against corrupt banks and system during economic collapse of the Great Depression. These social identify they may have trapped them in their criminal rules. They became famous not only as criminals but as symbols of rebellion. From a sociological standpoint, these could be a case of rule entrapment, where they became tied to the public image that they had created and felt compelled to live up to it. Romance and emotional bond between them. The romantic relationship between Bonnie and Clyde also played a key role in their continued criminal activities. Their relationship was built on intense emotional dependency and loyalty, which may have kept both of them on the path of crime. In many relationships, there's the intense bond and loyalty to one another can make individuals more willing to continue taking dangerous risks as they fear losing each other more than the dangers they face. no way to return to a normal life. Another crucial factor was the inability for Bonnie and Clyde to return to a normal life once they had entered the world of crime. After several robberies and killings, they became wanted criminals, and the threat of being captured or killed was constant. Even if they had acquired enough money, they likely felt that it was impossible to simply walk away from their criminal life and return a peaceful existence. And for the conclusion, a combination of psychological and social factors such as economical hardship and need of power to control thrill-seeking behavior, their romance bond, and identify their built as outlaws made it difficult for Bonnie and Clyde to live their life of crime. The high-risk lifestyle became part of their identity, and the criminal world was where they found meaning and purpose in a society that had otherwise failed them. Thank you for watching this episode. That was the third one and the last one of Bonnie and Clyde, the Gangster's Love, which is a fairy tale of gangsters. And if you're new to this channel, please press the subscribe button to view more videos like this. And thank you for sharing your ideas about this video. Have a good time until next video on your channel, Twilight Marvels. Goodbye.